Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada death will hit everyone differently on the CBS soap. But no one will be as devastated as her grandma, Sheila Carter Kimberlin Brown. As a matter of fact, Sheila will seem more upset about losing Luna than her own mother Poppy. Will the reformed villain snap and go back to her old ways? Here's what's happening next week on Bold and Beautiful. Keep reading for all new soap spoilers. B&B viewers know how hard Sheila Carter has worked to change her ways, but losing Luna Nozawa could cause her to relapse. Sheila is going to want to blame someone for losing her granddaughter. Obviously, Liam Spencer Scott Clifton won't be held responsible. He clearly shot Luna in self-defense, and he's already dying of cancer. Sheila's husband, Deacon Sharp Sean Kanan, just praised her for saving Steffi Forrester's life, and she's not going to risk losing her son to finish her granddaughter's vendetta against his wife. Who will Sheila blame for her granddaughter's horrible life and death? The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint Poppy Nozawa, Romy Parks, should sleep with two eyes open. If traumatized Sheila wants to avenge Luna's death, she'll most likely go straight to the source. First of all, Poppy had no business sleeping with Sheila's teenage son. If anyone is to blame for Luna's mental health issues, it's the woman who raised her to be that way and kept her from her father Finn Tanner Novlin. Even Lee Finnegan Naomi Matusta said Luna never stood a chance with Poppy as her mother. Bill Spencer Don Diamond should probably avoid Sheila when she gets released from the hospital. He had no business setting Luna free if he was just going to turn his back on her. If Dollar Bill had left Luna Nozawa behind bars, she would still be alive right now. Do you think Sheila Carter will lash out and lose her marbles over her granddaughter's death? Who do you think she will blame? Is Sheila going back to the dark side? In the shimmering world of the bold and the beautiful, chaos often finds its way into the most picture-perfect lives. And when it comes to chaos, no one delivers quite like Sheila Carter. But this time, it's not just scheming or manipulation. It's heartbreak. And that heartbreak might be the final spark that causes Sheila to completely unravel. Sheila Carter has spent months trying to reform herself. From trying to forge a real relationship with her son, John Finn Finnegan, to attempting to prove to the Forresters that she's more than just a dangerous woman with a violent past, Sheila has made effort after effort. But despite the rare moments of progress, the walls around her remain thick with judgment and rejection. Recently, Sheila's most fragile hope was that Finn would finally see her as more than a criminal, as the mother who gave him life and genuinely wanted to be part of his world. But things took a devastating turn when Finn, under Steffi's unrelenting pressure, made a crushing choice. He cut Sheila off completely. "I can't do this anymore," he had told her, his voice heavy but firm. "You might be my biological mother, but I have a family. I need to protect them. This can't go on." Sheila's face had frozen in disbelief. Then the tears came. Desperate, pleading, she reached for him, but he turned and walked away. That moment shattered her heart. Deacon Sharp, the only person who had stood beside Sheila in recent months, tried to comfort her. He reminded her of the progress she'd made, the times she held back her darker urges, and the glimpses of change she'd shown. But it wasn't enough. "Sheila, you can't spiral now," Deacon warned her gently. "You've been holding it together. Don't throw that away." But the pain inside her was rising like a tidal wave. All the memories, being locked out of her son's life, Steffi's constant hatred, Ridge and Brooke's disgust, even Hope's cautious distance, they flooded her mind in a screaming echo. And through it all, the same thought clawed at her. "They'll never let me be loved. They'll never let me be free." Days passed. Sheila went silent. Even Deacon couldn't reach her. When she didn't show up at El Giardino or respond to calls, he grew worried. Then came the unthinkable, a break-in at the Cliff House. Steffi and Finn returned home one night to find their back door ajar and lights flickering. Nothing was stolen but a photo of the family, Steffi, Finn, and the kids had been torn down and left shattered on the floor. And on the wall, scratched in jagged ink, were the words, "You took everything from me." Steffi was immediately on edge. It was her, she whispered. Sheila snapped. Finn tried to stay calm, but guilt and dread overwhelmed him. Had cutting Sheila off triggered something worse? While the police launched an investigation, Sheila was already on the move. She'd checked out of her hotel, abandoned her phone, and disappeared into the shadows of LA. Her mind fractured, haunted by voices of rejection and years of pain. She wandered the streets in a haze, whispering names. Finn, Hayes, Steffi, betrayal. Gone was the woman who had tried to change. In her place stood the broken, vengeful force Sheila once swore she'd never become again. And this time, she had nothing left to lose. Meanwhile, Steffi increased security and tried to assure her children that everything would be okay. But her instincts told her differently. "Sheila doesn't go quietly," she said to Ridge. "This is the calm before the storm." And she was right. The next morning, Steffi received an anonymous envelope at Forrester Creations. Inside was a drawing, childlike, eerie, of a woman in red standing over a family asleep in their home. Scribbled in the corner were the words, "See you soon." It wasn't just a threat. It was a warning. For the first time, Ridge and Deacon find themselves on the same side. Deacon, horrified that Sheila may have truly lost it, teams up with Ridge to locate her and stop her before something tragic unfolds. "I should have done more," Deacon mutters. "I thought I could help her stay grounded." Ridge, never one to trust Deacon, nonetheless acknowledges the urgency. If she comes after Steffi or the kids, it's over for her. But where is Sheila? And what is she planning? Spoilers tease that a dramatic confrontation is building. Sheila, now fully in the grip of emotional collapse, might return to the Cliff House one last time, not for revenge, but for recognition. She wants Finn to see her, to understand her pain. But her method of doing so might put everyone in danger. A standoff could be coming, one where Deacon, Finn, and even Hope try to talk Sheila down before it's too late. Will it work? Or will Sheila, heartbroken and hopeless, cross a line that even she can't come back from? While B&B fans have seen Sheila survive incredible situations before, this time feels different. This time, Sheila isn't plotting, she's breaking. And in that kind of emotional storm, the danger is unpredictable. Will love save her? Or will heartbreak destroy the last fragments of her soul? As the bold and the beautiful heads into a high-stakes chapter, fans should brace for a tense, emotional roller coaster. Sheila Carter has always been a wild card, but this descent into heartbreak-driven madness could change the landscape forever. One thing is certain, a heartbroken Sheila Carter is the most dangerous kind. And this time, she just might not come back. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.